So I guess this is the video you guys been waiting for, because I've been getting messages up the ass. Right up the fucking anal. I've been getting messages like, hey, Storm Inc., when are you going to talk about the latest Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer? And, you know, dude with the Xbox, you know, being dumb, and PlayStation kicking Xbox's ass, and Man of Steel, which I will not go into again. I'm going to go see it this Wednesday again. I'm going to see it for the second time this Wednesday. Okay? And then I will do my second review on it. Okay? So just wait, okay? Just wait. But right now it's Metal Gear Solid 5 time. I'm donning the Foxhound logo again. Looking sexy, isn't it? Foxhound. Metal Gear Solid 5, this trailer. I'm going to talk about the exclusive E3 trailer that you can only see online, not the one they showed at the Xbox press conference, because they really cut a lot about, you know, a lot of it out of it. Yeah, a lot of it out of it. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean. Metal Gear Solid 5, the E3 trailer, we see a lot of different things. And it's very, to tell you the truth, it's fucking disturbing as hell. A lot of things I'm going to say is my opinion on what's going on, and then a couple things has been confirmed. The one thing that fucking disgusted me was when Snake and Chico are in the helicopter, and they're pulling this bomb out of Paz's body. And it's been confirmed that it's Paz. It's been confirmed from what I understand. Every video I watched, it says it's been confirmed that that's Paz. And they pull out this bomb, and it has the peace sign on it. You know, kind of hints into a Peace Walker. And it was just nasty. You just see her intestines and everything. Just nasty. But what I thought was real, what put it over the top was all the torturing. They torture the Quiet, which is the female sniper, which I do not think is Sniper Wolf, people. It just doesn't make sense. She would be too old in Metal Gear Solid if that was Sniper Wolf. They show Ocelot torturing this poor girl, and Master Miller, Kaz, is kind of orchestrating it. And everybody's like, oh, that's Campbell. Or, you know, no, it's not, because if you look at it, one of his shoulder arm, one of his arm sleeves is just hanging there. There's nothing in it because Kaz lost his arm and leg. And if you look closely underneath the table, his pant leg is smaller too, where he has a prosthetic. So Miller is actually orchestrating it. So the thing is, it's Snake behind it. It's Snake with Miller and Ocelot, you know, torturing these people. Because you see him torture Huey. Also, it was like, what the fuck is he torturing Huey for? So there's a lot of torturing, and we see these soldiers torturing these people in the yellow jumpsuits, and I don't know if that is necessarily the MSF soldiers that they're torturing or what, but, you know, I mean, there's a lot of torturing, and you just see them, this one guy, they have this rag over his head, and they're pouring this fucking water, and if you ever had like a rag over your head and they pour water, you can't breathe. Even if you close your mouth, when you're done, the water of the wet cloth makes it almost impossible to breathe. So they're doing that to him, then they beat him with a nightstick, and then they shoot him. So, like, they torture the hell. And we see all these little kids being soldiers, which kind of goes in with Raiden and Drebin and all these other characters who say they were soldiers as kids. The thing I want to get into the most right now is the fact that under a lot of research, I'm under the belief that Kiefer Sutherland is not Snake. I have a feeling that he is in fact Gray Fox. I know what you're thinking, like, what the fuck is this guy smoking? Gray Fox? He is clearly Snake in the trailer, and it's Kiefer Sutherland. I've been watching a lot of videos. I need everybody to click the video underneath this link. It's a video that this guy analyzed the whole video, and he comes up with some really good stuff and how he explains that he believes that Gray Fox is in fact Snake in this game. He goes over from stuff like at the end of Peace Walker, Snake tells Kaz, I want to be known as Big Boss. Things from in Ground Zeroes, which we have not heard Snake's voice in Ground Zeroes, his eyes are blue. In The Phantom Pain, his eyes are green. and it's been said several times in Snake Eater that Big Boss's eyes are blue. So what this guy's come up with was he thinks that Snake or Big Boss is voiced by David Hayter in Ground Zero, even though Hideo Kojima said no, but we still haven't heard that voice yet. And when MSF is getting blown to hell, Big Boss goes in a 9-year coma, and in that time, Gray Fox kind of impersonates Snake, hence the green eyes. Gray Fox has green eyes. And then you see him wake up at the hospital, and they're like, you were in a coma for 9 years. And you see Ishmael, because originally in the original trailer, Ishmael was voiced by Kiefer Sutherland. Okay? So, his face is all bandaged up. I think that Ishmael is in fact Gray Fox, and this is taking place after the trailer we just saw at E3. I mean, I know I'm like all over the fucking map here. That's why you really, really, really have to watch this guy's video, and because he breaks it down, and I'm like, holy shit, this dude is fucking right. Because within this time, they're in the same damn territory where Gray Fox murdered Naomi's parents. We just see too many connections to where this could be Gray Fox impersonating Big Boss, and it would just make a shitload of sense. Because at E3, I don't know if you guys seen the interview, the one guy said, can fans expect what you're saying to be truthful, or are you going to try to, do you have something up your sleeve? And all you see is Hideo Kojima just, like, and then the interview goes off. So, I mean, could this just be bullshit? Yes, it could be. But I was talking to a very close friend of mine who follows Metal Gear, extensively, just like me. And he said when Ground Zeroes was first announced, David Hayter wrote on Twitter that he has a lot of plans for it. He's got a lot of stuff he's going to be involved with in Ground Zeroes. And then when the Phantom Pain gets announced, suddenly David Hayter's like, I don't know anything about it. They don't hire me. I got fired. And it just doesn't, like the more things develop, the more things doesn't add up. Why would Hideo Kojima, after like 15 plus years, just let David Hayter go in that fashion, replace him with Kiefer Sutherland, and then if you watch the pre-E3 conference, you see where Kiefer Sutherland's like, he never mentions he's playing Snake, he never mentions he's playing Big Boss. He keeps saying, it's an honor to play this character, I respect this character, I tried very hard to play this character. Like, he never mentioned him by name, it was always this character. So, I mean, in Metal Gear Solid 2, we played Snake in the beginning chapter, and then we were fucking riding for the rest of the game. Is it really out of the realm of possibility that David Hayter's in Ground Zero, he is put into the coma, Gray Fox impersonates Big Boss, and so that the Patriots won't find out he's in this coma for 9 years? Because even in the trailer, you see Ocelot and Big Boss walking in the desert, and they're on the horses, and he's like, you're in the eyes of you're legends in the eyes of all these soldiers. Go, let the legend. I mean, why would he say that to Big Boss? Big Boss knows all this stuff, and it's almost like an introduction to, like, okay, Gray Fox, this is your character. You are a legend in these eyes. Go be a legend. And then, like, you see everything where Snake has a ponytail. That's not Big Boss like. It's something you think Gray Fox would do. In fact, the character model of the human head of the Fox engine has a scar right here to where these things are embedded into his head. That's another thing. Big Boss doesn't have these things embedded in his head. If you play Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake for the MSX, he doesn't have that in his head. And, it's very easily that's Gray Fox that happened to his head, because he's actually the third person that Miller's like, is he okay? When they're laying down in the hospital. And there's just a lot of whole different things. Cause, there'll be a scar there. It just makes a whole lot of sense. And I really suggest everybody, if you're a Metal Gear fan, check out this guy's video. He has like a 17-minute breakdown of the trailer, the history of Metal Gear, and it's fantastic. He even goes into saying how he knows that Eli is in fact Liquid Snake, which makes sense. Blonde hair, in Africa, young soldier. The teeth around the necklace is jackal teeth. And Metal Gear Solid, Liquid told Gray Fox, in the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Another thing is, Eli, in the Bible, Eli was brothers with David who fought Goliath. There was 8 children. The Terrible Children Project in Metal Gear started at 8 fetus. Okay, the other 6 was eventually abortioned in order to create Snake and Liquid. So there's so much reference that I am 100% sure that is Liquid Snake. I'm not entirely sure on Gray Fox. It has me sold because it makes so much sense. A lot of people were throwing Decoy Octopus in that, like what we think is Decoy Octopus. To me, that doesn't make as much sense in the fact it's Gray Fox, because Gray Fox was present during this time, because this is leading up to Outer Heaven. This is the time where he kills Naomi's parents and all that stuff. So a lot of stuff is coming up that is very important. So that's my breakdown on this trailer. I urge everybody to check this guy's video out. He does a great job analyzing it. Please share this video on Facebook, Twitter. Please like it, comment, subscribe. Until Wednesday when I do my second Superman review, I'm Storm Zink, and that's my opinion.